Hey guys, Han Yolo, another beer video, and since it's stout season, I got this barrel-aged Imperial Stout called 1050, 12.9% ABV by Oskar Brewing out of Colorado, on the bottom of the can there. And this is a weird sized can because it's a 3.2 fluid ounce can. It is definitely taller than a tall boy. Yeah man, I don't know how much more is in it. I think it's a 17 ounce can. It's like 17 and a half or something like that. It's some weird number, dude. It is, yeah, it's weird. But this is actually not this year's. I think this year's is out. I remember hearing or seeing something about it, but this is not this year's. This is last year's. It was canned on 11/10/17. It says bigger than the boogeyman on the bottom there of the can. You can kind of see that light's kind of glaring off it. But I had this last year as well. A friend of mine had it, shared it. So I aged this for a year. I kind of just left it in the back of my fridge, forgot about it. This has only been sitting out for maybe 5 minutes. So let's get this into a glass and see what it looks like, smells like, and tastes like. I am also sharing this tonight, returning the favor. Yeah, pretty excited. Last time we had it, it was pretty damn good, is what I remember. That is pouring very, very thick. And 1050 is the base beer, obviously, barrel-aged 1050, right? It's just barrel-aged, but 1050 itself is very thick, and it's like 10% too, and I enjoy 1050 quite a bit. But the head is about a finger of head. It is a freaking delicious looking, like dark milk chocolate head there. It is very creamy looking, a mixture of tiny bubbles, medium bubbles, and up to like larger bubbles there. It is very creamy looking. The beer is exactly what I expected it to be. Pitch black, not really, maybe slight like brown halo around the glass there, but it's definitely just straight black. Man, let's get the aroma on this. Oh man, tons of that. Yeah, dark chocolate, oakiness, caramel, slight burnt caramel actually. Yeah, not getting a whole lot of milk chocolate, but that dark chocolate molasses note is there. Slight vanilla. I think I'm getting some of that bourbon coming through. Oh, smells freaking amazing. Oh yeah, definitely just caramel, dark chocolate, burnt molasses with a mixture of just like non-burnt molasses, I suppose. Slight, like, I don't even know, like figs, I guess, like a very faint touch of figs. Yeah man, let's get the flavor on this. Cheers. Hard. Definitely mouthfeel. It's thick. It's not as thick as I had hoped it to be, but it's definitely a thicker stout, which is awesome. I expected it to be. Definitely getting that barrel coming through. Oakiness is not, it's not huge in the oak flavor, but that alcohol is still coming through really strong, man. Not to the point where it's unbearable or unpleasant. It is definitely present. It lets you let you know that it is barrel aged and it is a big ABV beer, man. You definitely get that vanilla, that burnt brown sugar, molasses thing is coming through. Definitely you get some charred, like, I guess if you were roasting marshmallows or s'mores over a campfire and you left the chocolate on there just a tad too long, or even your graham crackers, I guess, a little bit too long, and it gets that char, that like fire, campfire char on it. That's kind of what it tastes like. And as I'm speaking, that alcohol feeling or burn is definitely intensifying the back of my throat and the back of my tongue. Overall, man, solid stout, just what I expected it to be. Yeah, it's crazy that the alcohol is still coming through super strong in this, man. Definitely getting slight like raisin, some kind of dark fruit, raisins, plums, maybe figs. In this beer, it's kind of mixed with that charred oak and like burnt molasses flavor. It kind of reminds me a lot of that Bourbon County brand stout that I just recently did. But I would say that this is better. I'm gonna say this. I think this is better. I'm not quite sure. I would have to let this sit for like a while. Like I would say half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever. Let it get up to room temperature and see how I like it now as its 2017 version. Because when that Bourbon County Stout warmed up, I wasn't able to mention in the video because it was after effect, but that got increasingly, like, it got way sweet, and it was just like, it tasted a lot like burnt raisins, plums, or figs, and it just wasn't pleasant at all. And I just wasn't I wasn't feeling it. I finished it, but I wasn't feeling it. Hopefully this warms up and actually gets increasingly better like most stouts do. Yeah, man, highly recommend this. Get this year's, get the year before if you can find it still. Get the year after. It's a solid beer, and the pricing is actually pretty reasonable. I think this is around the same price as Bourbon County Brown Stout, but you get a larger can of it. It comes in a can, not a bottle, but you get more of it, so it's actually less expensive. Anyways, man, this is 1050, barrel-aged 1050 by Oskar Blues Brewing out of Colorado, 12.9% ABV, Imperial barrel-aged stout. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, comments leave below, subscribe for more videos, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.